Years ago, it was like we wanted to come to No Jumper, but now I feel like too much like it done turned to a show kind of.
Yeah, I could see that.
Welcome back to Rooster Crowing TV, y'all. It's been a minute, but we back. It's been a minute, but we back. You heard me? To all my newcomers, man. If you new, keep in mind it costs $0.00 to hit that subscribe button right now. And I'm even be fair and price match and do the same thing if you hit that like button right now. You did? Let's go. Duty Low said it best. No Jumper has officially became a shit show. A complete shit show. I remember like a couple of years back, bruh, you could actually watch No Jumper and be entertained. I remember when he had J. Cole, he done had XXX Tentacion. He done had a few good artists on there, you know what I mean? And people like J. Cole and people in that kind of category, like they'll catch my attention and shit like that. I want to hear what these dudes got to say, you know what I mean? But slowly we watched Adam 22 go from interviewing people like J. Cole, right? He started crossing over into the streets, right? Ain't nothing wrong with crossing over into the streets. The problem is when you cross over into the streets and you start giving your platform to a bunch of people who aren't anybody yet, they're still trying to make a name for themselves. That's where the problem come in at. This is why I'm saying No Jumper has officially became a shit show. No Jumper right now is like Jerry Springer for hip hop. The latest shenanigans that Adams 22 had the balls to pull off was to share his platform with somebody who's known for nothing other than taking the life of an up-and-coming New York City drill rapper, Pop Smoke. Okay, quick recap, but we already know how the story goes. It was back in 2020, Pop Smoke was in California. While he was there, he got an Airbnb, a big-ass crib that's owned by this lady named Teddy Mellencamp or something like that. They appear on the Real Housewife of California all the time, or LA. You know what I mean? Big crib. So while he was there, he had a little get-together. And some way, somehow, the address got leaked. Maybe from him going online or just posting his locate or just posting pictures and things like to his Instagram. But some way, somehow, somebody spotted that address. It was around 4:30 in the morning when some hooded dudes broke in, but they came from the upstairs balcony from my understanding. And when they came in, they put a gun, a firearm to somebody's head, one of the females who was in the house. Allegedly, she's a part of the setup too, but they put a firearm to her head. And when they put a firearm to her head, according to the story, a few minutes later, you hear gunshots going off, and that was Pop Smoke getting shot.
Do we have anything? Hello, this is the fire department. They're not talking.
Sir?
Hello?
Hello?
This is
the fire department.
This fire department's on the line, sir. What is give me your... Hello? Hello? PD, what are your numbers?
Okay.
I'm going to tell them to wait for LAPD. All right. Okay, I'll send them. Yeah, me too. I'll get it going. Thanks. Hello? Hello? Hello, this is the fire department. I know, but you're not talking. We're already on their way. Give me your...
Yes.
Okay, unit's already en route. Is the person who did...
I can't talk to you anymore. I can't talk to you anymore. Just
Okay.
come here.
Do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, then listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to help this person.
I'm listening.
Okay, now listen. The person...
Just got here.
Okay.
No.
All right. Now, how many...
Yo, this...
Okay. Listen. Get it. Are you in a safe place, sir?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Unknown. Okay. They're on their way. They're on their way.
I'm gonna sit down with
Unfortunately, Pop Smoke will not survive the shooting. After numerous life-saving attempts by doctors, he was pronounced dead a few hours later. Now, it's important for you to understand that Pop Smoke was considered to be that artist that was supposed to elevate in New York City drill music to the next level. All right? Pop Smoke was supposed to be what you call a superstar, right? Pop Smoke is supposed to be up there with the likes of Biggie. This is how much he means to New York City, right? Keep that in mind. That's how people in New York City feels about Pop Smoke. He was supposed to be that next guy to put the city, to put New York City back on top. Don't forget, New York City ran hip hop from the 80s and 90s up to like the early 2000s. But it was over once Lil Jon and East Side Boys started pumping out their shit. You know what I'm talking about? Well, all jokes aside though, New York City and California always had a rough history when it came to rap beef. Matter of fact, the original beef that everybody else now pretty much copied to get their name out there to get a buzz for themselves was between these two states. And we're talking about Tupac and Biggie. California got Tupac, Biggie got New York. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? Notorious B.I.G., one of New York City's biggest artists ever up to date, was killed in California. Now we got Pop Smoke, the next one not supposed to do it to elevate them to the next level, also killed in California. I say that to say this, man. It might not be noticeable right now, but there's definitely tension between these two people, right? This guy who took out Pop Smoke, I guess he's a rapper now. If he ever makes that mistake and step foot in New York City, he's never, ever going to leave. That's how that's going to play. Now, why did Adam give this guy a platform? Why did Adam decide to give this guy a platform? Let's see what he say.
Okay, so I wanted to respond to some of the feedback about me interviewing Blockstar, Pop Smoke's killer. I didn't do that interview because I don't care. That's what a lot of people seem to think, is that Adam just doesn't give a fuck. That's not the case at all. I did that interview because I thought that it was an important historical record of somebody who was involved in one of the most tragic, insane stories in rap history. I knew Pop Smoke. I was texting him for probably a year. We spoke on camera for a couple minutes for Rolling Loud in 2019, like a few months before he passed. And I had a huge amount of respect for him. I'm not ignorant to what a gigantic impact he had on New York City. And I have nothing but respect for him, and definitely did not want to, enrage his friends or family. I actually wanted to do a piece of content that I thought they would be able to benefit from by.
And there you have it, folks. Adam did the interview with Pop Smoke's alleged killer because it was an historically important event. He didn't do that interview because it was going to bring a lot more traffic to his YouTube channel, meaning more money. No, that's not why he did it. He did it because it is a historical event that is very, very important. Adam, what you really did was give a name to a nobody. That's what you did. What you really did was give a name to a nobody. But you got to understand the effect this is going to have on other people. You're going to have copycats out there who they're going to feel like, damn, if this motherfucker can get a name from killing somebody, a famous rapper, and now he's getting interview on No Jumper and he's getting paid for this interview, shit, I can make this shit happen too. Bro, this is like a domino effect, what you just started. This is going to cause a domino effect, what you just started, bro. Bad enough you're interviewing people like Von off 1700. And in the interview, all he does is talk about killing, 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 killing. Bad enough you're doing that. But nah, you had to take your platform and give it to this dude. This dude who yesterday had no name. But by next week, I guarantee you, he's going to have a Wikipedia page, right? He's going to have a network. He's going to have all kinds of bullshit because you gave him your platform. This guy is now benefiting from killing Pop Smoke. Do you understand what this means? And do you see how this looks, Adam? Bro, you just opened the gateway to hell.
Bit of accountability, especially, let me tell you this, there's a lot of things that I did on the way coming up, you know, even certain, maybe even extremes I went, even with the war in Chirac. Like, I wasn't academics now. I wasn't the guy in the position where you're on a handful of people who could shift any rap narrative. You're one of the biggest outlets. Now that I am, there's things it's about, okay, I could do this and just do it for the bag, and then it could be like, but you're already getting the bag, and you already are in the position to help control and mold how media affects this culture. Certain things you should be above, right? And again, you know, Adam's my peer, so I ain't really talked down on him, but you know, I wonder if he knows the repercussions of what he's doing, right? When you interview Pop Smoke's killer, you basically tell and signal to the entire whole clout chasing generation, if you murder someone, especially someone with a name, you have a platform. You murder, you rob, you do anything violent to, you have a platform and a safe haven to possibly get another type of clout or career. I think that's a dangerous precedent, very dangerous precedent. You get what I'm saying? Especially given the fact that what we do in media is predicated off covering these rappers' lives. You know what I mean? It's like, you kind of have to draw that line, right? It becomes slightly even more egregious when you realize, I think the nigga got paid for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, the nigga kills somebody in hip-hop, a beloved figure, then gets paid to tell the story on a hip-hop platform. Like, it basically telling any random bum-ass nigga, go rob, go shoot, go do anything to a rapper, and you will get a payday. Just bet you don't go to jail for too long, and you'll get a payday, guaranteed. Dangerous precedence, that's what I believe.
Wow, this is amazing. DJ Academics, Mr. The War in Chirac, the Chirac Grim Reaper, the Chirac Wolverine. This guy used to give nicknames to the gangbangers in Chicago who was participating or who are participating in that gang war. But this dude is now at a level where he knows that it doesn't make sense to interview people like that. He's telling you this shit. And that's your homeboy, I guess. But he's telling you it doesn't make sense to interview people like that. Hopefully you can see what you did, bro. But when there's money involved, chances are you don't see what you did wrong. You already gave your explanation. You said it was historical. But Adam, I cannot blame you, bro. As long as we got niggas in this world that will be so happy to sit in front of you and Vlad and just expose themselves, you will always have a platform. Oh, I'm not saying, de-platform Adam. Nah, you got your shit off the mud, you work for it, it is what it is. I'm just telling you, interviewing a killer, somebody who killed a rapper, that was a bad move, bro. Because you're letting the other copycats out there know, hey, go catch a body, smoke you one of these rappers, you'll get paid for it. Same thing I said, damn near AK said the same thing, bro. But man, let's talk about this in the comment section, man. How y'all feel about Adam interviewing the killer of Pop Smoke? Was that a good move or was that a bad move? And if it was a good move, if you think it was a good move, why was it a good move? And if you think it was a bad move, why was it a bad move? This is all crazy, man. But let's talk about it in the comment section. I just gave y'all my cut. Till next time.